my love. This your girl, Five Star Key, or this is Kiara Clarice. But look, I was just thinking real quick. I know I probably should have. Okay, so I was just thinking real quick about you know how when you say grace or whatever, like before you eat or whatever. Um, I remember as a kid, I used to say grace. I used to say, I used to say, God is great, God is good. Let us thank Him for our food. By our heads, we are fed. Something, something, spoon or something. But this one in here, it says, it was telling me a prayer for grace. That's what I was like, I wonder what do they say nowadays? Or do they even say anything? Because I kid you not, I don't be making like before I really started back praying before I ate all the time. Like I never really just was like, oh my God, you have to pray before you eat type thing. But I'm gonna make sure I tell my daughter that from this point on. Okay, so another prayer I used to hear people say was they used to say before they eat, they used to say Jesus wept, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know just those two words, how powerful those two words are. Jesus wept. Like it was a reason why Jesus wept. But anywho, so this would be like maybe this would be like the second one that I've heard. So this one said, well, this is a new one. This is new. This says, Almighty God, we give thanks for the food and drink upon our table to provide substance for our journey back to you. I think I said the word right. May we use this journey you have given to us by living our lives as you would have us do. Thy will be done this day. So that's another thing of grace. So I really want to see because I can't even remember that old one. God is great, God is good. Let us thank Him for our food. Okay, that's a prayer. Okay, this is a meal. It was a mealtime prayer, often taught to children to express their gratitude for sustenance. God is great. God is good. Let us thank Him for our food by His hands. Okay, I remember I said by your head. I said by your head. God is great. God is good. Let us thank Him for our food. By His hands we are fed. Give us, Lord, our daily bread. Amen. And then so they have three different ones. They have three different kinds of that one. God is great. God is good. Let us thank Him for His food. By His hands we are fed. Give us, Lord, our daily bread. That sounds like the same. God is great. God is good. Let us thank Him for our food. By His hands we are fed. Let us thank Him for our bread. Oh, let's see what you say. Bow our heads. God is good. God is great. Oh yeah, yeah. Bow your head first. Then they can silver. Okay, period. They still say that. Girl, you know what? I need to get a You know how I have those little lion pictures with all those scriptures on them. I want to kind of get a picture with a plate or something with that on there, so I could just definitely like remind myself and then others, you know, because I kid you not, praying over a meal, my love, praying over a meal can, because you know how they be trying to poison you and do all that, because they've literally done it to me when I stay in the projects. But it's just like praying over your meal could even save you from that, no matter what they put in there. No matter what anybody does to what, you get what I'm saying? Because people have evil intentions when they cooking your food. People can be mad cooking. You get what I'm saying? Haven't you ever heard of a mad cook? You know what I'm saying? Like the cook that smoke cigarettes and things. You get what I'm saying? Like cooks be smoking cigarettes and things. And it's kind of like they be wanting us to, you know, not pray over the food. You get what I'm saying? Like that's why you gotta pray over everything you do in this world. Because it'll assure you that you're having God's protection even mentally. You get what I'm saying? So you subconsciously going into a situation protected. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what you're praying for. That's what you're thinking. That's what you're manifesting. Versus going into a situation scared. That's why I don't worry about what nobody say. That's why it's like at this point in my life, I understand that a man gonna take care of who he loves. You get what I'm saying? A man gonna take care of who he loves. A man gonna provide for who he loves. And I literally see what men do to women that they hate. They neglect and abuse women that they hate. They don't care for your safety. They don't care if you have a job. They don't care how you provide or survive. But I had to learn the difference. You get what I'm saying? I had to learn the difference. Because I promise you, I will never in this life or the next one or the next one or the next one, etc. I will never ever say ever again that I love a man that never provided for me. And I will never ever ever say that I love a man who never done anything for me. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, I see like prayer is important though. Prayer is important in all aspects of life. Like I would be lying if I told you that I didn't believe in prayer. When I say I love your character. Okay, period. Period, Mr. Brown. But yeah, my love. Oh yeah, and I did like what I talked about today on Kiara the Prophetess channel. But I kid you not, when I'm able to go live on there, because by the time I'm able to go live on there, I should have a job by the end. Because I gotta buy me a little I gotta buy me a little podium thing so I can like sit my stuff on. Because I kid you not, I plan on standing in my power. I plan on standing in God on God's word. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't plan on following the lead of anyone else. Like, that's not a plan of mine to follow anyone else's lead or to follow anyone else's vision. Because guess what? In my story, I'ma always live. In my story, my family gonna always survive. And we gonna always have strong people around surviving. And everybody's eating. You get what I'm saying? Not no, y'all gotta sit back and watch us eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I wouldn't get, to me, I wouldn't get any enjoyment out of that. But the ones that have played those roles, I kid you not, that's why I kind of feel like that's why God does give certain people wealth at certain times, and then others, you know how sometimes you be like, man, why everybody got some money? Woo, woo, woo. But get what though? God knew around the time when God gave them their money, they gonna blow it on just anything. My God knew that they wasn't gonna invest well in money, property, like, you know, God knew them folks weren't gonna really invest, or they didn't have the mindset, because you know how it go. After you have like a large sum of money, and then after you spend it, you'll be like, man, I should have invested in woo to woo 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 such and such, such and such. Damn, you get what I'm saying? They'll be, they be saying all that then, but then when they really get a smart one of money, that's when, oh, he done started building apartment complexes, hotels, and grocery stores and things. Like, this person is hell bent on trying to flip the money, make the money, make the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, making the money, make the money. Instead of, oh, I'm gonna go buy this nice car just so I can go, ride down the street and look good next to what's the call of them, so I can fit in with them. You know what I'm saying? They might think I'm like them because we got the same type of fast cars. But me personally, oh, that's a vacant building. You can put some apartments right there, or you can build, you can build something right there and rent the building out. You get what I'm saying? Like, I kid you not. Like, see me, that's what I think. Because I'm telling you, when I say I've been working hard for a long time, do you not know I literally want my money to make money? Like when I tell you, it's like, well, if I decide to work a part-time job, it's because, maybe I just want to get out the house. But other than that, I want my money to make money for itself. I'm talking about stocks, investments, and things. I've done a little bit of stock things, but I've only, put, I put $1 to it, but like came out with $3, you know what I'm saying? Came out with $3. If I put 15 cents in it. So I know, if I really was to sit there and let the money just sit up in there, you get what I'm saying? It'd be like, money is so old, it's growing white hair. Individual Airbnb, yes. Take money to make money. Heck yeah. Do you know? I'm telling you, that's why I promise you, that's why they give certain people the money first. Because then they know certain people, they be like, man, because everybody that had money, they, just say when you didn't have no money and everybody else had money, they shitted on you. They made sure they was telling everybody you was broke. They was making sure they was telling everybody, oh, you can't afford this and you can't afford that. They was making sure they was telling folks that. I'm talking about, You over there, just say if you do smoke cigarettes, didn't have no cigarette money, feeding for a cigarette and shit. You know what I'm saying? Over there feeding for a cigarette. Them motherfuckers can't buy you no cigarette, but yeah, they can sit around here, and they'll short you down. But then after they short you down, they'll be like, man, I know motherfucker gonna be mad because he ain't got no cigarettes. He got all that beer. He got all that beer and liquor and stuff up over there. I know he gonna need a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? You know how some people is. They gotta have a cigarette with their beer and liquor. He be like, that motherfucker got all that beer and liquor over there. You know damn well he gonna need a cigarette. So they purposely leave you with no cigarettes just so they can talk about you. Like, man, we done bought him a whole pack of cigarettes and just say we all sitting down. They done, he's so happy to got the pack of cigarette. So he literally done smoked, because it's what, 20 cigarettes in a pack. So he literally done smoked about 15 cigarettes back. He done smoked about 15 cigarettes back to back. The whole pack damn near gone. He got 3 cigarettes left. And then they know that they were counting his cigarettes. So by the time he only got 3 cigarettes left, they leaving. Because they know damn well he's going to be calling them in a few minutes. You get what I'm saying? Just so they can, oh yeah, I know he's finna call me. You know what I'm saying? I know he's finna call me because he needs something. Just talking about you because they know. But anywho. Another good way of getting money is by working a job. Hell yeah, that's why I don't ask nobody for nothing. Like, it's just like it goes to the point of it's sad that people have to slow you down. You know what I'm saying? Like, financially, it's sad that they do that, but they've been doing that. They've literally, whoever these group of people are, they've done that to me for what, maybe 3 or 4 years straight. And literally, I still have to, maneuver in certain ways because they still be trying to infiltrate and stop certain things because they want to be the ones to interview me. They want me to be the ones to sit and talk to them. But it's like they delaying me because they want to sit and talk to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, they constantly delaying me because of what they want. And then it's kind of like the energy that they give. That's why I don't really respect them like talking about it, because the energy that they give is kind of like, the hell what she wants. You get what I'm saying? It's like, the hell what she wants. We're gonna do what we want to do. Shit, she don't matter. So we don't give a damn about what she wants. And that's the energy that they give off, and it's disgusting energy. I promise you. And that's the type of person or people that made me really realize that certain people really don't give a damn about you. All they want is what the hell they can get. As long as they can get away with manipulating you, hurting you, beating you down, neglecting you, stealing from you, taking from you, whether it's energetically, physically, looks, your appearance, everything like that. Whether they can just take that from you and never have to pay you a dime. Do you not know them people will get away with doing that with everybody? They will get away with doing that with everybody just because they felt like, oh, it was easy for them to do that to you. You didn't know what was going on. That's why they made sure. That's why they try to make sure that you couldn't talk. That's why they try to make sure. You get what I'm saying? That's why they try to make sure you don't remember certain things, or they try to keep you confused. But you just got to think of how crazy a grown person is to want to, first of all, do that to a kid. And then not only that, you monitoring this kid's whole life just to destroy it. Just to try to, I remember when you crashed out doing this? Remember when you crashed out doing that? Remember when you crashed out? You crashed out that way. It's like every time you try to do something, you crash out. You get what I'm saying? On behalf of their control, their manipulation. But and I know I might be talking about going back and forth with different things, but if you follow me, just follow what I'm saying. I don't know why it's like okay, I feel like it's a because see I have a strong spirit. I kind of feel like it kind of make it seem like it's like a weak spirit trying to go up against me on some shit. Like you get what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a weak spirit that want to try to pull me back into something, pull me back into a space that I don't belong at, or they trying to pull me into an energy that no longer suits me. Oh, you said wipe the camera out. Oh, you said wipe the camera out. Oh, you said wipe the camera out. That's it. This that Android I'm on. So if it looks some type of way, then it's just the Android camera. But anyway, oh yeah, I forgot. I really forgot what we was talking about. But and I don't want to. I do not want to go back on the video. Yeah, I don't want to rewind it or whatever. But anywho, because I just want to keep it. I kind of want to keep it as natural as possible. But anywho, yes, another good way to get money is to work a job. Like I said, that's why I don't like to ask my subscribers or anything for nothing because it's like I used to. You get what I'm saying? It's literally like I used to ask my subscribers, but then it's like what I'm going to continue to do: keep asking them every time I need something. Because if you start to see the drought in the beginning, it's kind of like if you start to see what's going on with your finances thing, it's like better go on and get out there and start filling out applications. And you know what? Sometimes, my love, it's you know how people be like, oh, it's a wonderful thing to be beautiful, attractive, or admired and things like that. But in reality, you'll be like, these like I don't know what it's like it be more hate. It's more hate when you beautiful. It's like it's wow. People will see you and be like, they get mad. You get what I'm saying? They'll see you and get mad because you're pretty, and they be like, oh, that person's supposed to be ugly, or she's supposed to be this, or she's supposed to be that, and things like that. But it's like, so you would feel more comfortable around me if I wasn't beautiful. You'll feel more comfortable around me if I wasn't attractive. You probably would call me more and be more honest with me. If you would be more okay, it fell on the back. I would say thank God it didn't fall on the back, thank no screen on it. But so it's kind of like you'll be more honest with me if I wasn't as attractive, or if I wasn't as talented, or if I didn't see myself as who I am. You get what I'm saying? Because you know, a lot of men, because I kid you not, I don't even know. Like when I was sitting in the back seat of that car, a young kid with the black dark face and things, I'm like, I'm like, what is going on? Like it was just like, I don't know. It's wild. And then for me now to really see myself for who I am, and then my skin to get back, like, I guess how it originally was or something like that. Cause I kid you not, anytime I've ever seen my face or whatever, I always see a beautiful woman. You get what I'm saying? Like my higher self, I never see no just out of shape, unhealthy person. You get what I'm saying? Like I've never saw my higher self out of shape or unhealthy. Like I do not strive to be out of shape or unhealthy. That's why, I don't mind walking. I don't mind riding a bike. I don't mind doing, things to keep me energized. You get what I'm saying? Naturally though. Because I don't use other people for energy. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not the type to see you doing good and you happy and things like that. And then I gotta come around and try to make you mad, upset, or try to get you in messed up predicaments or situations and things like that. Like me, I'm not the type of person to do that. Because that literally, if you notice, that's kind of what energy vampires do. If energy vampires see you happy and whatnot, or you happy at your job, right? And then they want to come and get you fired because, oh, you bragging about your job or you talk about your job too much. And it's so wild because in this world you can talk about anything you want to talk about, but it's just the haters that be listening in more than anything. You get what I'm saying? The haters be listening, and then they be like, oh well, I'm gonna go try to work at the same job as what's called, because that's happened to me before too. These people that quote unquote don't like me and whatnot, they be trying to work at the same job as me. They be want to be in close proximity for me for some reason. But I notice when people are trying to take like your destiny from you, or when they're trying to energetically steal from you, it's kind of like, oh, if you like a certain thing, then they want to like a certain thing. And the reason why is because when they try to mimic your energy, that's when they come up with that lie that oh, it's a woman coming in your life just like you. But on some real spill though, who wants a woman coming in their life just like them? You get what I'm saying? Like if a woman comes into my life as a friend, it better be somebody that acts totally the opposite from me. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't want nobody that acts the same as me. You get what I'm saying? Like that's just what I don't want. I want somebody that is the opposite, but also, honest as well. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, my love, today is a beautiful day. Today is a beautiful day. Today is a beautiful day. All I can say is, especially when it comes down to like the spiritual side of how I feel about God and things, I literally just think, well, the way I feel, and just how I just feel the how I just feel certain things. It's just like I feel like I'm better off self-taught. I'm not better off taught in a crowd of people. You get what I'm saying? Like I learn and I see things differently. And then I'm also more of a do type of person when it comes down to learning, because literally I can sit down in the chair and you can tell me exactly how you made boiled eggs. You get what I'm saying? But I wouldn't know how to do it at all until I did it myself. You get what I'm saying? But that's just how I am with anything. You could tell me how to cut grass. I'm talking about detail for detail, step by step. And I still, once I get the lawnmower in my hand, I still would ask you, how do I cut this on? I know you described you know what I'm saying? I know you described how to turn this on. I know you described how to do all those things. I'm talking about detail for detail. In the same order and all that type of stuff. You explained how to do it correctly. But I'm still okay, so I got the lawnmower in my hand. Now what? Okay, now okay, so now what? You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I'm that type of person. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't just be like, oh, you gotta put the lime in the coconut and then mix it all up. You get what I'm saying? Like, hold on, how you make that drink? Put the lime in the coconut and mix it all up. Like, hold on, I gotta go get me a lime. Hold on, I gotta go get me a lime, then I gotta go get me a coconut. Okay, and then I'm gonna mix it up. You get what I'm saying? Like that's just how I am. I just can't I can't just sit on my behind all day and just be like, oh yeah, this, that, and third. Because I kid you not, let me tell you something on some real stuff. If you are a tarot reader and you sitting on your behind doing tarot, just pay attention to what you say, because certain solutions that you could be going through, it's like you giving yourself a solution if you look at it that way. You get what I'm saying? And that's just only for the ones that continuously doing that, because you got some people that how can I say, you got some people that ain't really going through, you know what I'm saying, anything. You know what I'm saying? Some people are not going through anything. Some people are literally shifting to a higher vibration. Because if we shift into a higher vibration, then that obviously means that I'm seeing everything that my lower self didn't see. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand why it didn't work out with me and him, because for one, you know, he was treating me like, you know, I was unworthy, when in reality, he was unworthy of my loyalty. He was unworthy of my attention. He was unworthy of, you know, just me being, him even saying that I could love him or something. He was literally unworthy of that. And it's like us women and men, because I kid you not, some women are unworthy to be dealing with some men. You get what I'm saying? But see, some men don't look at themselves in high regard. And us women, some men, they ain't worth us dealing with. And sometimes we got to look at ourselves in high regard. You know how some men, like one man said a while ago, he was like, you need to lower your standards. How low do you want me to lower my standards when I don't require no man to come with no Benz, Bentley, or no $1 million home? I don't require no man to come with those things. I require a man to come honest. I require a man to come in truth. That's as low as my standard is gonna ever go. Because I'm telling you, at one point, I didn't require. At one point, I didn't require a man to come in truth. At one point, I didn't require a man to take me on dates and spend money on me and show me how he feels about me and things like that. At one point, I didn't require no man to do that. I just required him to be around. You get what I'm saying? But other than that, when I realized I'm evolving spiritually, since I'm evolving spiritually, my love, I cannot deal with no man who constantly wants to lie. I can't deal with no man that constantly wants to try to hold me back or pull me back from real love or from the right love. He wants to pull me back and try to keep me in a third party situation that I don't want to be in. I'm constantly doing like this. He's still trying to get me into some shit that I don't want to fucking be in. You get what I'm saying? And then I'm trying to go this way, the right way. But he constantly, every time he see me trying to move on, every time you see me, I'm in reach of a good man. I'm in reach of a better man. Here come his bitch ass. And then I go front. I'm like, hold on, wait. You know. And then here I go. I'm still going, but here you go. And I'm like, no, I'm trying to get to the good man. I don't want to go back. Usually I'm not even looking back at his ass. You get what I'm saying? And that'd be and that's the whole funny part about it. That'd be the whole funny part about it for real, because I'm like, I'm looking forward, and he want to pull me back to some shit I can't even see. To some shit God said he done already took me from that shit. He done already took me from the past and everything like that. The past can't do nothing but try to even do that for you anyway. You get what I'm saying? The past can't do nothing but try to bring you back. But it's up to you to keep going forward. Because I'm telling you, you'll always have demons of the past, which is like ex-lovers that did you wrong, friends that done you wrong, people that lied to you, people that manipulated you, people that you like, literally people that you left back in the past and you never look forward to. You know what I mean? You never look back at. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like always looking for better. Always looking for better. Better is in my reach. Better is in my proximity. Better is in my peripheral. You get what I'm saying? Because I ain't looking back at the past trying to get the people trying to get me tied up, tangled up in Charlotte's web, Dante's web, or I don't know, Charlotte's web, Spider-Man's web, Spider-Bitch's web. You get what I'm saying? They trying to get me tangled up in a web, whether it's a web of lies, a web of deceit, web of deception, web of betrayal, burdens. You get what I'm saying? Like, I release all burdens that ain't mine. I release all burdens that are not mine to carry in the name of Jesus. Because I'm telling you, when I say I can only look forward. You get what I'm saying? I don't want nobody in the past, because it's literally like why go back to the past? Why go back to people that purposely neglected you? Why go back to people who knew what they were doing in the first place? They knew what they were doing when they didn't give you what you deserve. They knew what they were doing when they said, oh, well, you can go without. They could just treat you so small as like a whore or a prostitute. And that is small. For a woman to be treated like a whore or a hoe or anything like that, that's like small. That's like a little girl and a woman. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's why I kid you not. That's why I don't carry myself as no whore or no prostitute or anything like that. Now, different people have their different perspectives about, dress code and things like that. But still in all, it's kind of like, if I was in a prostitute or whore type of energy, I promise you, I kind of feel like everybody would know it. You get what I'm saying? I kind of feel like everybody would know. But, another thing too. A lot of us women too that are beautiful or like naturally thick or curvy or whatever, it's kind of like, especially if you aren't a whore or a hoe, and just say people don't see you do any type of hoe activity. It's kind of like, just by the way your body is, people assume that. You get what I'm saying? People assume you a hoe or you out there like that because you thick. And it's like, if they was thick, maybe they'll be fucking everybody or something. You get what I'm saying? Maybe if they were thick, they'll be fucking everybody. Or hell, just say if you got a big thing, you get what I'm saying, and you keep your stuff to yourself. And people be like, I know he's out there freaking around with everybody because that thing is just too big for him to be sitting on it like that. And he be like, some men, I don't know how some men are. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, but I'm just saying, because how some men be like, yeah, I know you messing around because you just too thick. You got to be fucking every day of the week. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nope, nope, nope. I'm not doing the every day of the week thing. You get what I'm saying? But I kid you not though. That's literally I kind of feel like as a woman, that's literally what I thought about, men with like big things too. Like I kid you not, that's what I thought like, okay, them men too freaky. They can't keep their thing to themselves because they got big things and things. You get what I'm saying? But I know some men aren't like all men aren't just like giving their stuff out like that. You're just blessed with what you got, period. Period, yes. And it's like, and I understand now the power in sex. I understand the power in just even not having sex. You get what I'm saying? Like it's literally power in sex and it's power in not having sex. And some people, I don't think people know that. No, you got some men, all they got is sex to give. So they be like, oh, I'm gonna not give you some sex. He be like, okay, you get what I'm saying? Like, what is he? You get what I'm saying? When you grown in there and you don't be doing like that, and that's all he got to offer is sex, and he thinking that he's putting sex back for me. He thinks I want to cry. He said I can't get no dick or something, so I'm finna cry. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't know what to do. But as soon as his ass get on, I'm a cause I wrong. Cause guess what? And see, you know what? If the roles change about how men used to do us women back in the days, like I kid you not, the men would be like, he's like, okay, so you ain't gonna give me no sex? I'm like, no. So he be like, okay, well, I know who to go get it from. I'm gonna call that freak that I met in the club last week, and that hoe go eat it out type of shit. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, he goes over there to that whole house that he met at the club last week. So she can eat him down. You get what I'm saying? But he snuck off and lied to get that done. You get what I'm saying? He snuck off and lied to get that done. So bam, he went and got that done. And just say he's been doing that for years. You get what I'm saying? But now you already know in the relationship, even in toxic relationships, and this is kind of a story that I wanted to write, how the roles turn. Okay, how the roles turn. So now it was like when you was worried about him cheating at home and just wanting to go cheat. You know what I'm saying? Just wanting to go cheat and things like that, but not really acting upon it, but just really, really thinking about it, but really planning on how you're gonna do it and things like that, right? So now, after he's done cheating now, because I guess the hoes, he's just too jealous of you anyway. You get what I'm saying? Like he's jealous over you and all this and that type of thing. So you got to be real careful about how you cheat on this person. And I'm saying it like I said, the roles change because men are sloppy with their cheating. They go tell their homeboys and everything. So he got caught up so many times cheating through Facebook, his cell phone, leaving it around. You get what I'm saying? Just doing little simple stuff. Tagging people on Facebook, Instagram. He got caught plenty of times cheating. So now it's like, okay, now you start cheating. Now you acting funny. He's having these suspicions, but he's kind of like how you was. It's kind of like, man, I don't know if she cheated for real, but it kind of seemed like it. You get what I'm saying? But it's like you ain't said nothing. You ain't acting different. I'm talking about it's hi honey, bye honey. You thirsty? You hungry? What you want to eat? We going this place today? We going that place today? You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about the same role. He is so confused. He do not know what to do. You get what I'm saying? He don't know what to do at all. But then, next thing you know, he winds up just say you've been cheating for a while now on, just say the woman now has been cheating on the man for a while and he's been being faithful now. Just say she wound up slipping up one day and just say she went on a date with some guy and it turned out to be something totally different. You get what I'm saying? And then she was really more so in love with the other guy instead of him. And so they're texting and talking about she's really planning on leaving him this time and woo 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 woo. She got a little bit of her clothes at his house and things like that. You get what I'm saying? And it's like when he sees it, I wonder what his reaction would be. You get what I'm saying? Because he's gonna react. And the reason why he's gonna react be react is because, for one, his pride is hurt because he felt like his woman was being faithful because she never said anything. She never act different. You know what I'm saying? Like, she never act different. She never did. You know what I'm saying? She done the same thing every single day. What she been doing, but she always has something on the side. But she's planning on leaving him. You know what I'm saying? She's really planning on leaving because I feel like she did find something better. I feel like she did find something better. Maybe somebody that maybe appreciated her from the beginning. Versus, it had to be years of blind love. Because see, it was a reason why this person could have kept you blinded in love. Because maybe that person didn't want you to see him or her for who he truly is. Because as soon as you saw that person for who they truly are, you'd have been like, oh, hell no. Like, nigga. You get what I'm saying? You'd be like, I've been really sitting around here wasting my time on nothing. You know? I've been around here wasting my time, my energy. You know, I've been waiting around for real love, waiting around for something real, thinking that my ex or whoever would get it back together. But when you really wake up to reality, to who people really is, you're like, that was the devil in my life this whole time. So defeating the devil in that type of situation would definitely be the woman getting into a divine union, being equally yoked with someone. Because guess what? Then, once that devil sees that, she really got somebody that love her this time. Somebody that's really going to provide for her and take care of her this time. And not neglect her or mistreat her or abuse her. Then when he see that, he'll be like, all the effort, time, and energy that he put into them hoes, I'm talking about pampering them hoes, providing for them hoes, protecting for them hoes. The 3 PPPs that he never did with you. He even gave them hoes PPP loans. I'm talking about he was doing all the P's with them bitches. But he didn't even protect, provide, or produce anything valuable to you. But he decided to be patient with them. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to be patient with them. Be proactive with them. Productive with them. But then turn around and treat you like you came from the Humane Society. It's not about love. It's all about revenge. I'm about to go in. I'm about to go in. I don't know why that just popped up in my head. I'ma do something I never do. I'ma try and hurt you too. Feels so good to be cold. I don't even care if they know. Oh, I like that song. Hold on. I gotta play it.
Swim party in an hour? Did you find your strength in a tank top? Want to get close? Yeah, yeah. Nobody's on limits. Not even your friends. I'm about to go in. About to go in. About to go in. I'ma do something I'll never do. I'ma try and hurt you too. Feels so damn good to be cold. And I don't even care if you know. I'ma let him kiss my body, touch my body, record it and make sure you find it. How you gonna trip? Boy, you been with everybody. You started. I'm over this. You made that bed. Now you gon' lay in it. You gon' suffer. You gon' suffer for everything you did. You gon' suffer. You gon' suffer. I done took too much of this. You gon' cry. You gon' pay me in tears. You gon' cry. You owe me for all these years. You gon' cry.
But that's like, ooh.
I learned from the best, I learned from you. It's easy to do the shit that you do. I could just switch it up on you. Used to be me, that was out here stressing. So you give, became your girl. Now you miss your blessing. You gon' suffer. You gon' suffer for everything you did. I'm not bitter. Stay with her. Baby, she can take your shit. You gon' cry. You gon' pay me in tears. You gon' cry. You owe me for all these years. You gon' cry. 'Cause it's not about love. It's all about revenge. So I just had to get my point across. Before we had was lost. Now we are both hurt by the one we know. I know it's wrong, but I wanna see you cry.
And you know what that just reminded me of? Okay, so everything I said, right? Up until that point. Like, man, when I tell you, I could really sit in. But I promise you, I'd have been, my heart has been broken so many times. Like, I can just feel, I'm talking about pissed off if I was to ever even just be in a scene like that for real. Like, just even acting. I probably, the man who I'm acting with, he probably got to be a good actor because I might mess around and hit his ass. You get what I'm saying? I might mess around and hit him because I'm telling you, man, when I say men damage a lot of women and they go around damaging women and they, be so heartless and careless. But that's another reason why the Bible say men are wicked. The hearts of men are wicked. Especially if they think that they can have any woman and a woman, like they think they can have any woman and a woman don't have no say so. But anyway, but yeah, man. Oh my gosh, when I tell you, all I need is some people. I kind of got me a little decent phone. I could, I can pause and press rewind on. I need me like maybe 2 decent people that you can just like do what I say or not necessarily do what I say, but like good characters. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, okay, I kind of feel like certain people be good doing certain things. And it's like, when my YouTube was popping, I was going to have like a handful of people, but it's kind of like as soon as I start trying to do something like a project like that, things will start happening. You get what I'm saying? And then it's like, it's kind of like, okay, we don't be working together enough to get paid because, you got to put the money, you got to put the work in to get the money. You get what I'm saying? Because money don't just, fall in your lap. I'm doing good, my love. But yeah, if I run across 2 good people, whether it's a male and a female or whatever, and I don't know husband shit, because I don't know why this one guy, he said he married to this lady or whatever. I don't even know why y'all men that are married or y'all have women. I do not know why y'all come over here by me. Y'all need to go over there somewhere with that shit. Because I do not like no nigga that has a woman. I'm not eating no pussy. You get what I'm saying? I'm not eating no pussy and I'm not sucking no titties that ain't mine. And I'm not putting no bitch ass in my mouth either. You using your husband account. But I'm just saying though. I'm not putting no bitch ass in my face. I ain't doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, my whole thing is I want to make meaningful images. You get what I'm saying? Meaningful images, meaningful videos. Like anytime I get online, I kind of want to do things that are meaningful. Even though I'm out here cussing, smoking weed right now, guess what? In the end, later on down the line, when I really give up smoking weed, I can just look back at this shit and probably laugh my ass off. You get what I'm saying? Because it ain't even for me to look back and judge myself. Be like, oh my God. Every time I look back at my old videos, it's for growth. You get what I'm saying? It ain't no, oh my God, I should have never posted that. Oh my God, no. You get what I'm saying? Like, I look back, I'm like, bitch, you was doing your shit back then, bitch. Hey, you was doing your shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, I never look back at my video. I'm like, oh my God, I wish I would never post that because, I be in a different mindset then. Because I'm like, oh man, I'm so glad I posted that. You get what I'm saying? You like a great vibe. Just be you, girl, period. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't like bitches. So I don't give a fuck what no nigga say. He's not finna have, like, y'all niggas, if y'all niggas got bitches and all that old other shit, y'all better carry y'all motherfucking polygamy is shit over there. You get what I'm saying? Because I guess they doing all that shit just in case they want to play spades. They got enough people in the middle of the night. You get what I'm saying? Because, bitch, I'm gonna try to figure out what's the fucking purpose of having all these goddamn people in a relationship. Purpose of having all these goddamn people in this relationship. Shit, what? You just want to wake up in the middle of the night? Let's play spades. It's 2:00 in the morning. It's 4 motherfuckers in this relationship. It's 4 motherfuckers, and I know y'all know how to play spades. So what's up? Let's get up. Let's get up. It's 2:00, 2:15 in the morning, y'all. Let's get up, play spades. Now you my partner. And like, man, it's 2:00. I don't give a fuck. You my partner. Get up. Let's play spades. You not anyone's second choice. I bet not fucking me. But yeah, get up. We playing spades. 2:00 in the motherfucking morning. These motherfuckers, they want me to be in a 3 people relationship, 4 people relationship. Okay, yeah, I'll show y'all how to be in a motherfucking 3 and 4 people relationship. We playing spades. 3:00 in the morning. Shit, we got enough people. You know what I'm saying? You know how that go. You call your sister and you like, shit, you want to play spades? You're like, yeah, girl, but we ain't got nobody over here to play with us. Like, shit, come over here. There's plenty of people over here. There's plenty of motherfuckers over here. Everybody plays spades over here. Shit. Shit, you can be my partner. Come over here. We can play. I'm telling you, man. I promise. I don't get the point of the 3 people relationship. Like, literally, what is the point? Because I hope a motherfucker ain't talking about he just want to have kids with all these bitches that he really don't give a damn about. You get what I'm saying? He having kids with all these bitches that he don't give a damn about. Then you want who to take care of what? Why you want me to take care of some? Why do you want me to take care of something that you don't even care about? You get what I'm saying? Cause that's like my baby daddy, for instance. Like I don't know if, you know, over the years he decided to have like growth spurt and realize that he's a father, you know what I'm saying, after, you know, maybe 15, 16, 15, I don't know, 10 years, 8, maybe, I don't know. He decided to have a little growth spurt and be like, oh, I'm a father with his gay ass. I'm a father now. So he want to go be a motherfucking father. You get what I'm saying? But then want to try to come ruin my motherfucking life. You get what I'm saying? Want to come try to ruin my motherfucking life. That is my daughter too. Woo. Damn, nigga, when did you start giving a fuck? You get what I'm saying? Like I'm that type. Like I kid you not. Like I would just say if he was to be weird like that, because I don't think he'll be weird like that. But I'm just saying if he was to be weird like that. Oh, I'm talking about all hype with it. Oh, that's my daughter too. I'ma literally hit him with that flex. When did you start giving a fuck? You get what I'm saying? Have you done all that? I'm telling you, I'm talking about the struggle with your kid, child, the struggle with your kid. I'm talking about, that's why I'm thankful for my family though. Like I kid you not, I ain't mad at them. I'm thankful for them. I know it ain't. I'm telling you, because girl, why these men be doing that? These men don't be giving a fuck when the kid is newborn from like preschool, maybe elementary, maybe like middle school. The pappies want to try to come around just a little bit around middle school. And it's like, that's my son or my daughter too. When did you start giving a fuck? You know? I'm hitting with that flex every time. When did you start giving a fuck? Cause you know the last fuck I remember you giving is when we conceived this motherfucking child. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the last fuck I remember you giving. That's why I bullshit you not. That's why I bullshit you not. I don't give my baby daddy any more fucks. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't give him any fucks at all. You get what I'm saying? Because he is not. He wasn't even worth the first fuck that created the damn child. You get what I'm saying? I like frequency music. But yes, when I tell you that me having one baby daddy, it really made me realize like you can pick your baby daddies. Your baby daddies aren't forced upon you. You get what I'm saying? It's like you can pick your baby daddy. You don't always have to be with the same, you know. I'm not really. What am I listening to right now? I don't know. But yeah, you can always pick your baby daddies. You can pick your baby mamas too. You know, some of y'all men be like, well, guess what? Sometimes the nut you wasted on that hoe and you got that hoe pregnant with, you could have went and used that same motherfucking nut and to go get the person that you really wanted to fuck with pregnant. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes God work in mysterious ways because shit like that be happening, and then that's why they're not able to get their other person that they wanted. They're not able to get that person pregnant because this is kind of like on a whole energetic level, God can see like, okay, he done had a baby with that person and their bloodline and things like that. And then ain't no telling if they'll be jealous of who you are on a soul level or who you are as a person, because, you know, some people can see spiritually in families and they don't be telling you. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes you'll be like, why didn't it work out with me and such a woo-to-woo? You know, after you found out he cheated or got married or things like that, or hell, even if a man married, you know, certain things like might not happen. You get what I'm saying? Because this is kind of like, you know, you don't deserve to be with no married man. You don't deserve to be single for life like these people. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like in this world, you got to make sure you listening to the right things, because people will try to keep you single just so you won't bring your divine children in this world. And they'll try to keep interfering with, you know, jobs and things and try to keep you in the house or keeping you stuck and whatnot just so you won't meet your divine counterpart. So I always remember when they be telling you, oh, wait inside. Don't wait inside. When they be like, oh, it's a job over there or whatever. Like literally, you might literally work a job 3 days and you're like, damn. You know, you might meet somebody that you like. Like you never know when it come down to soulmates and stuff, because sometimes it's like, I know it's kind of like I kind of know when something is like divinely orchestrated, and then I kind of know when something is humanly orchestrated. You get what I'm saying? Because I kid you not, a lot of times when things are divinely orchestrated, things might not make sense. You might take things out of context, or it just things divinely orchestrated things. You'll feel it from a higher perspective. How I feel, you'll be like, "Oh, that was right for me. That was just for me. I needed to hear that right then and right there." You were like, "Perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with my move on this one, or then I'm gonna, you know, not go with my move on that one. Or I know what to do." You get what I'm saying? And it's like I'm all about the divinely orchestrated, because divinely orchestrated, that's kind of like the invisible realm, like the ancestors and the angels on the other side are, you know, moving things around for you versus, you know, the witch going into the spiritual realm and moving things around, telling you be here or be there at a certain time. Because when it's divinely orchestrated, just say divinely orchestrated, right? Just say you were supposed to be somewhere. Just say you were supposed to be somewhere at just say you were supposed to be somewhere at 11 o'clock. And just say that you was late and you couldn't make it there at 11, you had to make it there at 12. But just say you didn't call nobody or nothing. Just say you still wound up going to your interview at 12 o'clock, even though they told you 11, but you wound up going at 12. But guess what? Let me tell you how to be divinely orchestrated. Was that, oh, the supervisors were late. They lost the keys and things like that, and they had to go get the keys made and whatnot. So everybody, they wound up coming at 12:30. So you ain't even late. You get what I'm saying? And then guess what? They had so much going on that all they did was look at you. You look presentable. You got the job. You get what I'm saying? You look presentable, and oh, I don't even need to see. You know, you like I don't need to see anything else. You get what I'm saying? I'm hearing you. Yes, and that is divinely orchestrated versus okay, you got an appointment at 11 o'clock. You gotta just say you got another job interview at 11 o'clock. And then hold on, because I'm trying to think of something realistic. Okay, so just say you have another job interview at 11 o'clock. And then just say that you wake up just a little late for that. But that wasn't divinely orchestrated by you waking up late. That was like an accident, right? On your first day of work. But it also could be divinely orchestrated because it's like maybe that job, maybe it was an enemy or something at that job, you know. But I guess depending on how you would look at anything, well, I'm not gonna say that job part as I'm not gonna say that. I don't know why my voice is doing that weird thing. But I'm not gonna say that as divinely orchestrated. Okay, I can say something else as far as like, okay, so the first one definitely was divine orchestrated. Now this would not be divinely orchestrated if just say somebody's following your GPS, somebody's following you everywhere you go, and then every time you go to the dispensary or every time you go to Walmart, every time you go to any grocery store, you see the same guy. Or you see the same group of people everywhere you go. That's not divinely orchestrated. You get what I'm saying? That's like somebody stalking you and they want to kind of run into you and things like that. Because sometimes, my love, some people do have a way of trying to force their way into your life. Kind of like by like stalking you and hoping that you don't recognize that's the same guy that was sitting on the ground. That was the same guy that was at the church. That was the same guy that was at the store. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like certain people don't want you to put certain pieces together like that. Because I guarantee you this, you already know if it's divinely orchestrated, because guess what? It won't come around too often. You get what I'm saying? Now, some that might come around, you know, more than a little bit, might not be divinely orchestrated. But some that you barely see, like every once in a blue moon, or it's like, it's kind of like a special edition. You get what I'm saying? Like the Eddie Bauer special edition type of cars. They only had so many of them, and they never made no more after that. You get what I'm saying? I'm feeling what you're saying, period. So it's kind of like, you know how sometimes you'll be like, because like one day, okay, I have to tell you this I know something was divinely orchestrated one day. So one day This when I was being sneaky. You get what I'm saying? I wound up going out of town with this guy. And I kid you not, we wound up drinking. We went and played pool. I'm talking about we rode like an hour. I'm talking about we rode like an hour out. Then we came back. And I'm talking about it was so fun, but it wasn't planned though. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know how sometimes you could just like ride out with somebody and then you'll feel safe and connected and things like that. And I kind of feel like those type of things are like divinely orchestrated. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like a random thing. It's like, oh, we didn't plan on doing anything. We just, decided to, go this place, go that place, and then, had so much fun, or, wind up coming across this or that, or you get what I'm saying? Like, I kid you not. Certain things are divinely orchestrated. Now, certain things are not. Totally understandable. Yes. Because guess what? Sometimes you can go to like a different part of the city or town or state, and you can meet somebody and you're like, oh wow, you're like, those are nice people. I like that person. Or you know what I'm saying? Then you'll always be thinking about it. You'll be like, you'll kind of think about that side of town or those type of people. You get what I'm saying? Then you'll really be like, maybe I like, maybe that side of town is better for me, or it feels better energetically. You get what I'm saying? Because I kid you not, I was riding a car one day and I went on a different side of town that I never really just went on. And I'm talking about, when I say I could just feel my spirit just, free and happy. But yeah, make sure y'all understand what divinely orchestrated is, and make sure you also understand what a planned relationship or a planned friendship or a planned meetup is. Because people, so you got some people that are married right now. You got some people that are married right now in this world, my love, that their husband was planned for them. It wasn't a divinely orchestrated husband thing. You get what I'm saying? Because I kid you not, I don't want nobody trying to plan. Like, that's one thing I don't want nobody to plan ever in my life is like who my husband gonna be and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't plan no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I kind of feel like, on some real stuff, it's kind of like I don't know who my husband's gonna be. So how would somebody, why would they want to plan that? You get what I'm saying? But like I said, my love, just make sure y'all make sure you understand what divinely orchestrated is, and make sure you also understand what orchestrated is. Because you got people that will orchestrate certain things, and God orchestrates certain things too. Because I kid you not, some things, my love, some things, you don't know if some things are divinely orchestrated, because the thing is, your real divine counterpart is just as secretive as you are, just as loyal as you are, just as courageous and bold, and how can I say? Just like I said, protective as you are. You get what I'm saying? You got to understand your divine counterpart. I kind of feel like your divine counterpart is a reflection of you, but also the opposite. Like your soulmate. Because I kind of feel like the souls intertwine because it's a lot of passion there. But I feel like as far as the soul, I kind of feel like the souls intertwine because it's a lot of passion between me and my real divine counterpart, not the fake one. You get what I'm saying? But that's just I don't want to say if that's a twin flame. Okay, I think I got that one. I think that might be a twin flame. So I might have got that confused. So yeah, maybe it's just say if I got a lot of passion for somebody, and maybe he never did nothing for me, I never did nothing for him, but we got a lot of passion for each other. You know, and when we stand up next to each other, it's just a lighter flame. You get what I'm saying? So maybe that's like a twin flame. But I do feel like a soulmate does connect on a soul level with you though. Versus a twin flame. I get what you're saying. Yes, because it's like the twin flame really don't have to have no soul connection with you. Twin flame could just think that you fine as fuck and oh, you turn me on type shit. You get them like, oh, you turn me on. We twin flames. Because you like